We're counting down Nerdist News' top 12 list for 2018. Besides the Winter Olympics and midterm elections, there is a whole lot we are looking forward to this year. And sure, while 2017 was a dumpster fire of real-world problems, we're going to take a look at the bright side and say that at least it gave us Wonder Woman, Thor Ragnarok, and of course, The Last Jedi. So it wasn't all bad. But here's to putting that year behind us and counting down the top 12 things we're looking forward to in 2018 at Nerdist News. Coming at number 12, we are ready for Ready Player One, and even though the source material is not necessarily at the top of our book list, the on-screen adaptation led by the king of blockbusters himself, Steven Spielberg, looks to be taking all of our childhood memories and mashing them together for the ultimate trip down nostalgia lane. Number 11 is another adaptation of a novel, Annihilation. The sci-fi thriller comes courtesy of Alex Garland, the writer-director of Ex Machina. We're stoked about this one because it looks to be a genre-mashing creep fest with shades of Arrival, Lost, Jurassic Park, and epidemic flicks like Contagion. And with a stunningly diverse cast including Natalie Portman, Tessa Thompson, and Oscar Isaac, this trippy sci-fi jaunt is a welcome addition to our must-see list. At number 10 is yes, Westworld Season 2. Since we are not getting any Game of Thrones this year, we still have an HBO prestige fantasy-sized hole in our cold, dead hearts. Thankfully, we also have Westworld, our favorite robot-inhabited theme park show to fill that void. Plus, a samurai world was teased in the Season 1 finale, so who knows what other worlds we might get? Maybe even a Jurassic World? No. Moving on to number 9 is Far Cry 5, the open-world action-adventure shooter. The Far Cry series has definitely stepped up its game in recent years with Far Cry 3, 4, Primal, and Blood Dragon, and 5 appears to be no exception. The game will take place in modern-day Montana, where you must square off against a militaristic doomsday cult. You had us at open world. Actually, you also had me at militaristic doomsday cult. Coming in at number 8 is A Wrinkle in Time. This epic adaptation of the classic YA novel will no doubt be a top movie of 2018, thanks to an all-star cast including Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, and Chris Pine rocking that beard. That beard looks good. The film looks so damn good that we didn't think our fan love of Ava DuVernay could get any higher, but the trailer's stunning visuals and trippy space travel vibes have us on the edge of our seats. Hot at number 7, we've got Pacific Rim Uprising, which brings us back to the larger-than-life fights between mechs and kaiju. The sequel is upping the stakes with faster and more agile mechs, as well as supersized Voltron-like kaiju. And with the return of Charlie Day, we are definitely suiting up for this outing. Flying in at number 6 is Solo, a Star Wars story. Despite the director's shakeups, we are eager to see how the smuggler solo flight will turn out under the direction of veteran filmmaker Ron Howard. And how can we leave out Donald Glover as the galaxy's best cape wearer, Lando Calrissian? Plus, it's the only Star Wars out until December 2019, so we'll definitely need it to tide us over until Star Wars Episode 9 hits theaters. It's number 5 on our list, but Doctor Who is now onto its 13th Doctor, and finally she's a woman. With over 50 years of Who mythology, we are thrilled to see Jodie Whittaker take up the mantle for more space-bendy, timey-wimey British adventures. Although, I do have one caveat. Super stoked that she's a woman, totally down for all of it. Wish they would have put her in a better outfit. It looks like Mork and Mindy. Number 4 is Black Panther, which cannot come soon enough, because how can we physically maintain this level of excitement? The trailer alone seems worth the price of admission, with the Wakandan tech looking so silky and sci-fi dreamy, plus Michael B. Jordan's evil millennial aesthetic has us counting our blessings that we only have a couple more months till T'Challa and company grace our theaters. Saddling up at number 3 on our anticipation list is Red Dead Redemption 2, which I think should be number 1. Or at least number 2. The open-world style of Rockstar Gaming returns with this Western prequel, more dueling, more horseback riding, and with any luck, even more characters. Word on the street is that the map size will be almost 8 times the size of the original map. That is insane! And if Grand Theft Auto 5 is any indication of what we have in store for Red Dead 2, we'll be chained to our consoles, living on our couches for months and months to come with this game, which I am personally totally fine with. Assembling at number 2 is Avengers Infinity War. Pretty obvious why this is close to the top of the list. It's the culmination of 10 years of Marvel movie making and possibly the crown jewel for Marvel Studios. We're counting down the days until we'll find out which Avengers live and die as we come to the end of Phase 3, and we're excited to see how Infinity War will set up the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And finally, what's the one thing that could possibly beat out Infinity War on our 2018 anticipation list? Why, It's Incredibles 2!
Yeah, baby!
Yes, we know this is going to piss a lot of you off, but what's a list without some controversy? In all seriousness, though, we loved the first Incredibles, and it was arguably one of, if not the best modern superhero film, and we are psyched to see the family finally return for a sequel. And if rumors are true that it's going to be a superhero take on Mr. Mom, get us 2 sets of tickets. The strong character development, the fantastic animation style, and the phenomenal group dynamic all left us wanting more, and we can't wait to see Incredibles 2 introduce a whole new generation to the best superhero family ever. And that's what we're most excited to see in the world of pop culture, movies, TV, and video games this year. Now, of course, we do have some honorable mentions that didn't make the top 12 that we're still stoked to see in 2018. Deadpool 2, Isle of Dogs, and the Netflix Sabrina show. Basically, no matter what hellish landscape 2018 may or may not turn into, we have an exciting slate of movies, games, and TV to hunker down in the bunkers with. They're the end of days. But what do you folks think? What are you excited to see in 2018? Does Avengers Infinity War top your list? And is there anything not on our list that you're looking forward to in 2018? Let's discuss. Happy New Year! It is 2018. Make liking and subscribing your first New Year's resolution. This is going to be a fun year for us. We've got a lot of surprises coming up, like new shows, sketches, and even more new theories. YouTube viewers, mash that little bell and you'll get notified every time a new video drops. And Facebook viewers, give us a like, won't you? That would be super cool.